And it's funny, when you actually focus and get serious about something, how much faster it grows.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everyone, welcome back to VidCon 2018, and today I'm joined with...
Pat Flynn.
What's your channel? How many subscribers do you have?
So we just crossed 120,000 subscribers. I had about half that less than a year ago, and there's a lot of people who have helped influence that. But the channel is Smart Passive Income. I teach people how to grow their business, help them make more money, save more time, and help more people too.
Passive income, what does that mean and how does that associate with YouTube? Because I know a lot of people do make businesses out of passive income on YouTube.
Yes, you know, there's a lot of ways to generate income on YouTube, obviously, through things like AdSense and brand deals, and I actually don't do those things. I make money through the recommendation of other products and sending people to affiliate links. So I try to create the top quality tutorials out there and whatnot that relate to different tools that my audience would use to help them achieve their goals. And anybody can do this, and it's not just Amazon associate products too, it's software, it's coaching programs, online courses. I do extensive reviews and kind of, you know, unboxing those things. And although these are digital products, you can still unbox them in a sort of unbox theory kind of way and be the best one to review that thing. And that's what I do, and that's how I generate a lot of my income. I also generate income through building really, really strong relationships with my audience and trying to truly serve them first. That's, for me, the #1 way to build any sort of business is to serve first. And when you do that, your earnings become a byproduct of how well you serve that audience. And when you build that kind of relationship, which YouTube allows for, because it's so personal and so connected, you build trust. And when people know, like, and trust you, they will trust your recommendations for not just other people's products, but even your own. So I create online courses and whatnot. YouTube has played a big role in how that has all kind of come together over the years. And, you know, I had a YouTube channel started in 2009. I didn't start getting serious about it until just 8 months ago. And it's funny, when you actually focus and get serious about something, how much faster it grows. So those of you who are maybe like kind of playing around a little bit, I promise you, if you focus a little bit more effort and energy into that, you will see growth for sure.
So if you are giving a lot of advice and promotion on different products, one of the key things I guess for you is making sure that you're at the top of the search terms and rankings. How do you do that on your channel?
So obviously using keywords and things that people would type in. There's a lot of tools, vidIQ obviously being one of them, that allows for some discovery of what keywords you can use and what you can put in your description, and obviously tags and whatnot. But I think the #1 way to go about it, and I got this information from my friend Brian Dean, is if you think of the top content about a specific key term or a product out there as like buildings, right? There's different buildings at different sizes, and the tallest skyscraper is the one that's ranking at the top. Well, if you want to just build a taller skyscraper, then you're going to win, right? So like, what's out there? What's it doing? How can you make something just better, right? Something that's going to engage people, have them watching that video longer, having them watch even more of your videos. Just, again, trying to keep it simple. There's a ton of tools out there that can help you, but I think it really comes down to just the quality of the content and just making it easy. What can I do? I can make things better than things that are on that platform, and eventually YouTube and the algorithms are going to kick in your favor.
Now, with your business past, how do you connect those theories and experience to YouTube? Like, how do you treat YouTube as a business? Where are the analytics similar, and how do you leverage them to your benefit?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube to me is one of several sort of content platforms that I use, and they kind of have like choreography kind of amongst all of them together. So for example, there is a product that I am an advisor for called Convertkit. It is an email service provider. I have blog posts about how to use it. I have blog posts about email marketing in general, where Convertkit is inserted into that. But YouTube plays a key role because I have a demo video on Convertkit. If you look up Convertkit on YouTube, I have the #1 video. But that video isn't just living on YouTube. It's also living embedded on my blog. It's embedded in my tutorials. It's even embedded in my online courses. And it just kind of continues to churn the views, which helps the algorithm, but also obviously delivering content in a way that introduces people to this product, shows them how easy it is to use. It doesn't go over, like, these aren't like hour-long tutorials that go over every single feature. I just pick like the top 5 and I just go for, okay, well, this is why you need this. And then it kind of works on its own. So this is the passive part of it. You do all this work up front, and then you can reap the benefits later. It kind of just continues to grow and exponentially grow from there.
How do you measure success?
This might be interesting, but I actually don't primarily look at the numbers. I do look at the numbers. They're obviously very important. I look at the trends, but to me, success is measured through how well I'm serving my audience. And the way that I measure that are by the thank yous that I get. I actually keep track and count the number of thank yous I get, and I have, if you've ever seen my office tour, which is really popular, I have a home office that was built from scratch, and there's a little wall behind us in my office that is all the thank you notes and cards that people have sent me, many of them handwritten. That's how I know that I'm doing something right. And when I go to my mailbox every single week, I pick up dozens of new thank you letters. Pat, you've changed my life. Pat, you helped me quit my job. Pat, you helped me make X amount of money. Pat, you helped me spend more time with my family. That's how I know that I'm succeeding. The other numbers that we all pay attention to will come if you get those kinds of things. So my goal is to, whenever I create a program or even a video or anything, how can I get it so well done that a person would take the time to write me a thank you note after watching it? And if that happens, I know I'm doing the right thing.
And this is a theme we've been hearing throughout VidCon. It's not necessarily about the analytics, it's about storytelling. And you're receiving these little snippets of stories every time somebody sends you these thank you notes.
Yes. And I know that's just a fraction of the number of people you're helping, right? Because
absolutely.
not everybody's going to send you one.
Thank you very much, Pat, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.